All right? First and foremost, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakha, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and taught us the truth. Honors and salutations to the elect, and to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, because they shall have us first. All right? We the Hebrew Israelites come out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America according to the Bible. And right now we're in New York City, downtown, what's this, Manhattan?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're downtown Manhattan, the Church of Philadelphia and Manhattan coming again to prophesy the downfall of this place. You know, according to the Bible, it sure don't stop. Even though brothers might live in different parts of the city or parts of America, you know, we have to always complete our job and our task, man. And that's what we're showing right here. We're trying to show diligence, all right? We're showing diligence to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, and we're showing unity through the Spirit. Because a lot of things are getting separated, you know? And that's all through the Spirit of the Lord, man. You got things that get separated, you got things that get brought together. But at the end of the day, the Lord is bringing forth, he's separating. The men have to see this. The Lord is separating his cream of the crop from everything else, man. You know, he's separating the elect from the 1/3, but the 1/3 is going to make it through the elect. He's separating the elect from the 1/3, the 1/3 from the 2/3. It's all a separation. Everything has to be shifted. And people are about to see a whole bunch of things that they never saw before, man.
That's right.
You know? You might think, oh, this man. No, man. And that's why we're going to jump into the book of Psalms. Started the book of Psalms 118. We're going to start at verse what? Baba Kushah.
Yeah, and if I may, that's why the scriptures speak about how we're going to be a small sanctuary.
That's right, God.
You know, because we were sent out in tubes,
right,
in different areas of Babylon and across the world. You know, but no matter where we go, like the brother mentioned, at the end of the day, that's why Yahweh Shah is coming to deliver us from the four winds of the earth.
That's right. That's right.
So we're not all going to be cooped up in one spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
We're separated. Because we got to go into all nations. You know what I'm saying? But to come to the real unity, there must be a form of separation to bring back.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But this is the book of Psalms, chapter 118, verse 1.
Because this is basically why I want to bring this out. Because the up and coming times that we're coming into, you have to trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man.
That's right.
More than man, because the Lord will never lie. The Lord is a man that he will never lie to you. A man around this place, a man is always going to lie to you. A woman is always going to lie to you, because that's their nature. But that's why we're in the truth. We've been brought out of the darkness. We've been brought out of lies into the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakha Quadash, in this dark ass place right here. And we're in New York City right now, man. A dark ass place. Everything out here ain't nobody. They worried about hustling. Yep. I gotta please my boss. If I don't, of course, if a man don't eat, right? If a man don't work, he's not going to eat. What do you think we're doing here? This is called the work.
Right.
That's why they call it the work, and that's why we're able to eat. And the Lord said, his servants shall eat. All right? But before I get ahead of myself,
I want to back you up with that real fast. I'll jump back to the Psalms. But just to back you up on, because this is the real labor.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You see people now losing jobs.
That's right.
Over this whole, you know what I mean, pandemic. People losing jobs, get back to jobs, lose jobs. You can't get salvation and lose salvation and get back in it.
That's right.
It doesn't work as this is a spiritual labor.
That's right.
These people are working in a physical sense. You know what I mean? But I'm going to just get that real quick. The book of Hebrews, chapter 4, verse number 11.
Bring it up.
It says, Let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest.
That's right. So what we laboring for? Because, yo, when are you laboring slack here, brother? But when you labor here, what rest do you have?
Right.
Yo, these people every day, man. Yo, you go to that song, Rick Ross, every day I'm hustling. What labor do a person have that they can have rest here in Babylon, man?
Right.
It ain't no rest for none of y'all. You go to work 7 days a week, and some of y'all are on salary, so you working more than that.
Yeah.
So you what? You get a little vacation, but right back, yo, you be on vacation and you get a call from your boss. Oh, well, this happened, this, and you might be the guy for the job. So it's no rest here, right? So this is the real labor. So we're laboring for our rest. So when we get to the kingdom, we can throw our feet up.
That's right. Hey, and that's what, look, people when they work, what they gotta pay for all these extra shit, paying rent, utilities. Right. People are under, what's that? With the kids that the women put child support. You know, so you gotta work more than usual. Actually, you know what I'm saying? So.
No,
there's no rest.
You got
pay your phone bill, your food, clothing,
that's right.
Traveling.
You even got to play for goddamn air.
Even parking. Yeah, water. So yeah, in the kingdom we not. Cause look at Job. Job, he was rich, but he had to lose it all. So what? To get double. So what? We losing everything here in a physical sense, but spiritually, we're gonna get 100-fold, like the scripture says.
Right.
And we're not gonna we gonna have people work for us in the right manner. You know what I'm saying? Not no tax, and that's wicked.
Right.
That's, you know what I'm saying? So everything here is done in vanity. You know, but I'm gonna just finish this.
Real fast. Just back up, brother.
Go.
Yo, with like you mentioned Job, right? And Job is going through some hard times, which we're going through now. And this how you know how the Most High works. Job, I believe, is Job 30, and there might be 6 if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna look it up. But he told Job, gird up your loins like men, right? So you going through something. He told him, listen, man, be a man. You have to go through these things. That's the reason why you live in a city. A city is really made for the women, because everything is convenient to go around for them, you know. And the men of this place has become women because they put the woman on top, right? Because what? Why would it say children are oppressors and women rule over us? And who rules this place? I seen a video on TikTok where you had the woman, she had the man like this, she's holding him, he got his feet on the wall, she's smacking his ass, kissing him, like, doing all that. And I'm like, God damn. So the man has become the woman has become the man in fucking Babylon, man. You know? And that's why the Lord's coming back to destroy this place.
That's right. Yo, and that's what Babylon is, confusion.
That's right.
That's confusion. You know what I'm saying? Everything's backwards.
That's right.
But it says, let us labor, therefore, to enter into that rest.
That's right.
Here it is. Lest any man fall after the same example of unbelief.
See, yo, if any man fall after the same example of unbelief. Now, what's that talking about? Look at every man in the scriptures that fell. It had something to do with a woman. And you still had men that believed, but yo, obviously they didn't believe. At one point in time, they had got taken up and like, oh shit. They had that moment of doubt. We all have it. So they got taken in, but yo, there's still men of the Lord. Then the Lord delivered them out of that. But you have men that just was like, man, fuck everything. I don't believe that shit. And they got taken out, man.
Hey, like the 5 foolish versions.
There you go.
They didn't count the cost.
That's right.
Because when we come in it, yeah, it's easy, you know, the bitter and the sweet.
That's right.
Versus sweet.
God.
You know, when we hear about the promises and then who we are, but then when we actually go through the bitter, you know, we got to keep in mind, yo, our forefathers went through this.
That's right.
So it says the things that was written before time was written for our learning.
That's right. That's
so
right,
when we go through it, yeah, it's gonna sting because we're in the flesh,
right.
You know. But part of counting the cost is knowing, like, yo, this is part of it comes with the territory.
That's right.
You know, a servant, we're not greater than our Lord. Yahweh Shah went through it.
That's right.
We're gonna have to go through it, man.
That's right, brother.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna hurt. You know, growing is not easy. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's about finishing your course.
Right.
That's why it's a fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why they call it growing pains.
Growing pains.
No,
yeah.
The more you grow, the more pain.
Yo, no pain, no gain.
There you go. Yo, if you want your muscles to get stronger, what you do?
Yes, let me see.
It's like that. You gotta lift. You lift weights, and when you lifting weights, it's tearing your muscle tissue.
Yeah.
So it has to rebuild to be able to withstand that pain that you just put it through.
Right.
And it's an ongoing process, ongoing. The more you lift, the more your muscles is going to get stronger. You know, so that's why people they can't take it. Like a dude that's not a weight lifter,
Right.
they will lift some weights a little bit and they'll be like, oh, nah, it hurts too much.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Running, anything. You have to be able, and then you can't constantly keep lifting because your flesh, your muscles is going to keep ripping. You have to give it that little process where it's able to rebuild and heal itself.
Balance, yeah.
Now it's like, damn, all right, I lifted this. Damn, this was a little hard. Now I got to chill and reflect on what your muscles went through. So you have to reflect on things. Now once you reflect on it, you're able to build, and it's like, yo, when I go through it again, that repetition, I'm able to push on to the next repetition, man. But a lot of people can't push on to the next repetition because they get hit with one repetition and they done, man.
I got something real quick,
Go ahead, brother.
I still got the song.
Come.
But this is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, verse number 14.
Bring it out.
But matter of fact, I'm going to start at 13. It says, and who is he that will harm you if you be followers of that which is good?
That's right. So who's going to harm you, man?
Right.
Who's going to harm you if you're a follower after Yahweh Shem Shah? Because he created everything for us, man. What does it say? Seeking ye shall find. You have to follow the Lord first. Then it's like what? When it says, fear not the man that can carry the body and soul. So if you don't fear him, you're like, yo, what can you do to me?
Right.
That's how Yahweh Shah was. You know? He knew what he had to do. He like, yo, I gotta go do it. What can you do to me, to my flesh, that my father can't do to me?
Oh, matter of fact, what he told Pontius Pilate, you know, he said, you will have no power except it was given from my father.
That's right.
You know, roughly paraphrasing.
That's right.
So he knew. That's why when he mentioned resurrecting in the third day, you know, we about to be resurrected. We headed to that third day, the tabernacle of David.
That's right.
You know, and we battling physically, but also understanding that we battling spiritually, demons.
That's right.
Constantly.
That's right.
You know, Job was getting hit back to back to back to back.
Ooh.
You know, and what? Right before that, who was given permission to do that? Satan.
There you go.
You know, so the Lord could only allow things to go but so far, just to see how strong you could come out of that, man.
Right.
But that's why we're constantly praying and showing our due diligence, man. You know?
And then, yo, if I may, like when I just was out Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, right? So to come back to Philadelphia, I came back to 33 Station. I bumped into a couple Jakes. We got to talking, and the back to brother, we were speaking about the same topic. Yeah. He was like, yo, look what we got on the topic of women, but he was like, yo, look what Joel's wife told him, and I'm like, damn, what do you know about that? He was like, yeah, she told him to curse the Lord and die, and I'm like, damn. So our people is on there, just like you said, man. Job had to go through that. Those are growing pains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, growing, yeah.
They growing pains, and that's something you have to get over, go to the next level, man.
Hey, if it's not.
No, you got it.
Now I'm just gonna make an example of like a pregnant woman. You know, going through the trimesters, because as you go on, month 1, month 2, month 3, you know, once it gets to that end, that's when it starts getting real severe.
That's right.
But once the baby's out, that's it.
That's right.
You relieve. You're like, oh, what the, you know, that's it. It's over.
That's right.
You know, so we're prophetically, you know, that's what we're going through, man.
That's
you know,
right.
and then, hey,
good, brother.
you know, but, so this is verse 14. It says, but and if ye suffer for righteousness' sake, happy are ye, and be not afraid of their terror, neither be troubled, but sanctify the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, in your hearts, and be ready always to give an answer to every man that asketh you a reason of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear, having a good conscience, that whereas they speak evil of you, as of evildoers.
See that? Yo, they speak evil of you. Yo, they spoke evil about Yahweh Shah, man. Right. And yo, can you start that from the top up?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because there's a lot of meat on there.
I'm gonna jump to 15. It says, it's like it. Verse 1 Peter 3 and 15. But sanctify the Lord.
See that? It says sanctify the Lord. And sanctify means to set apart. So you have to set the Lord apart from everything else that's out here, man.
That's right.
Because you got a lot of distractions, a lot of evils, a lot of wickedness out here. So, shalom, bro. You have to separate, you have to sanctify the Lord. When you sanctify, you're set apart. So you can't be around a lot of people. And I had to learn these things, man. You know, coming up in life, I'm like, damn, why can't I just be like the rest of these people? I just want people to leave me alone. I just want to live in peace and just do my thing. But the Lord, like, no, it's not your thing, it's his thing. And you have to serve him first. You seek the kingdom first, and everything else will be added on to you.
That's right.
You know? And that's what we out here trying to do. We're in New York City, and everybody else out here, you got the apostles out here. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? And they seeking the Lord first. And that's why everything, look at Great Millstone, and how everything got added on, man. Yeah. And not even just that, added on to the apostles and the patience and everything like that. That's a process. You know? But at the end of the day, it says, what it say?
Sanctify the Lord.
The Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushai, Ba'ashim, Racha, Kodash. First.
In your hearts.
In your heart.
Mind.
In your mind.
And be ready always to give an answer to every man.
Be ready to always give a man an answer. Even if the answer is, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know? Because anytime somebody asks you a question, you're obligated to give them an answer, man. You have to give them an answer. People can make statements all day long. You don't got to say nothing about another man's statement, another man's opinion about nothing. When they ask you a question, what it say?
To give every man, pardon me.
You got it, bro.
It says, yeah,
take your time. Take your time, bro.
It says, to every man that asketh you a reason.
See that?
Of the hope that is in you with meekness and fear.
With meekness and with fear. So they have to be sincere, man. Because you got a lot of people that come out here and ask questions, and they already, in their mind, they think they know the answers to. And they're trying to, like, trump one up on you, so they're playing chess with you. Like, y'all know this, that, and third. You know? And they always looking for you to slip up, like in the book of Sirach, man. When it tells you about when the rich man speaketh, they extol their words to the clouds. But when the poor man speaks, they're looking for him to have a clause or a flaw in what he's saying so they can take him down, man. You know? And right now, us Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, from New York City all over the goddamn globe, to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you know, to California, y'all are the chosen people of the Lord, man. Of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kodash, man. But y'all want to be like the rest of these nations out here. And guess what? Since you want to be like the rest of these nations, you're going to get the same judgment that those nations are going to get, man.
That's right.
And that's death to you niggas, man.
I got something for you, bro.
You got it, bro.
There's the book of, I got two actually. But there's the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 6, verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked.
That's right.
Together with unbelievers.
That's right.
For that fellowship have for what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion have light with darkness?
That's right. So yo, this is like the.
And that's a separation.
Yeah, because that's yo, you could go to Genesis. The Genesis, like the damn. Go to Genesis chapter 1, man. Why did the Lord create darkness and he created light? You know what I'm saying? There was a separation. Right. He ain't do it together. Like, yo, you can see the sun up here, the moon over there. That part of the sky is dark. This part of the sky is light. No, man. It's a separation. And it can't dwell together because they have their own time to dwell, man. Their own times to rule. But right now, we're in a time of darkness, which they want to talk about the dark ages. Yeah, you do have the dark ages. They call it that because we was ruling. But these are the real dark ages, man. Because darkness is upon the earth, man. With these devils lying, they keep you in gross darkness.
That's right.
This is the real dark ages. They call it the Renaissance era to renew. Yeah, you renew darkness, man. That's why the Lord is coming back. Yo, why do you think they're talking about, with what's that? The clock, the dead clock. Yeah. Not the dead clock, Salakia, the doomsday. It's going to 12 o'clock. Why? Because when it gets to 12 o'clock, it's a new day, and the sun's about to come up. Because darkness is about to come to this place. Why do you think you got Joe Biden talking about it's going to be a dark winter for you unvaccinated people?
Yeah.
Darkness.
Yeah.
What does darkness have? What fellowship does darkness have with light? And we're the children of the light because we bringing the light to this dark situation.
That's right.
And these people walk up and down this goddamn street like nothing's going on.
They don't know that.
You see New York City shutting down and opened up. They tricked y'all to take a goddamn, you know what I'm saying, the Yakada. And y'all got it. And now they say, oh, well, that doesn't work. You know, it's another variant, this and this and this and that. Yo, how long you simple ones gonna love what they saying to you?
Yep.
These people crazy as hell, man.
They believe every, what it say, the
The
foolish
simple
believe every word. Because they're in darkness themselves.
That's right.
You know? So when the scriptures say, let your light so shine, you know, we are that light.
That's right.
You know, the scriptures say he's the father of lights. You know, which is what? Spirit.
That's right.
These people, their spirit is already gone in this place. You know, when you sell your soul, you know, in this society, and there's many ways to sell your soul, by giving in to the beast system.
Right.
So what? They are hollow. They are vessels made of dishonor.
Right.
You know, empty. Right? When you knock on a vessel that's empty, it makes a lot of noise.
That's right.
Because there's no water in it. There's no life in it.
That's right.
So these people, they don't got life in it. They're in the valley of the shadow of death.
That's right.
You know, because it brings death. There's nothing but vanity and sin. You know, we're in the worst month of witchcraft and sorcery. That's why a lot of these things are happening. And if you notice, every beginning of a new year, right at the end, from the end to the beginning, it gets so drastic. You know?
Right.
World War III, right in the beginning of January, when they assassinated what's his name from Iran?
Yeah,
Remember
the general.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah.
Now they was talking about it again with over there in Ukraine, right? They saying that America is setting up missiles and giving Ukraine missiles, and Russia always had problems with Ukraine, but America's trying to have Ukraine down with NATO. But Russia's like, nah, we ain't having that. So it's a lot of war. We in a time of war, man.
That's right.
We in a time of war. That's the point.
That's right.
With Russia and now China is talking about, yo, if they come to Taiwan, nigga, we own that land.
That's right.
Taiwan is our shit. So when y'all come, we allies with Russia. So there's a lot of war going on, man. And now you got Elon Musk talking about implementing brain chips in 2022. And what? We're 2 weeks away from that. So when you add 2 + 2 + 2, that's 60, the number of men. Let's see what happens. But that's the great. Those are the last two main prophecies to come to pass before the second coming of Yahweh Shah, man. And that's what we're waiting for, because for darkness there must be light at the end. Just like a storm, bro. When there's a storm that comes, right after the sun comes, and then there's a rainbow. You know?
Oh, shit.
So,
yo,
hey,
damn,
man.
yo, if I may, brother,
Come.
that's a beautiful point when you talk about a storm.
Right.
Because we coming into the storm, now you look at a hurricane,
Right
right?
before the storm.
Yeah, but you have a hurricane coming, that joint coming crazy. Now you get to a point of the storm, which is the middle of the storm, where they say the eye of the storm, which is calm. Now, after the calmness of the storm comes with the rest of the havoc. And they brought in the havoc first with the first wave. Now, right now, we're in the eye of the storm, which is what you say when they say peace and safety. Right? Now, once that price is over, boom, now the sudden destruction going to come. And that storm going to go out, then you're going to have the sunshine again. But I have a real swift one for you, brother, if I may.
I still got that in Psalms.
Come. This is Proverbs chapter 14 and 15. It says, the simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going, man. And yo, you got a lot of simple people out here. Because all they care about, yo, they tell you to wear 2 masks, 3 masks, 4 masks, 5 masks. They ain't doing that shit, man. Yo, the brother sent me, what was it, TikTok? When the dude he had on a whole pack of masks, man, fucking goop. And I'm sitting there like, God damn.
Now they saying you gotta take 7 boosters or whatever.
Yeah, so what's that completion? You know, so the Lord is completing the end of this place, man.
That's right.
You know, y'all people don't even know y'all destruction is at hand, man. You know, we out here prophesying to tell you that. Whether you going to hear it or whether you forbear it, man.
Hey, just like during the time of Noah, remember when he was telling them a storm was coming?
That's right, yup.
But they never believed it because
right.
they never seen it.
That's right.
Just like they never, over here in America, they never really seen this place get jacked up
That's right,
with atomic bombs,
Con.
with thermonuclear missiles. You know, so they're like,
right.
oh yeah, well, we got the best Navy. But when those people started to see rain come down, that's when they're like, oh, we fucked up. You know, he was saying the truth.
What's the name of that song? I can see clearly that the
rain.
Yo, they seen that rain come, they could see clearly that shit was about to get destroyed. You know?
That's right.
When the Lord
the scripture say at the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man.
That's right, bro. That's right. I got real fast the etymology for prudent, right? Because now it said the simple. So the simple, they don't think about nothing else but what the television, the live vision tells them, right?
Right.
But the word prudent is from the late 14th century. It says wise, discerning, judicious. So you discern the time, which the scriptures tell you. You're supposed to discern things. You're judging things. You're like, oh shit, because you're able to see, like, oh damn, yo, this prophecy just got fulfilled. That prophecy got fulfilled.
Right.
But oh, these prophecies is coming too. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to judge and have and know that, right? It says from French prudent, with knowledge, deliberate. Right? So what they do when they deliberate, they go into a room, they like, whoa, this happened. So they're trying to come to a conclusion of everything that's going on, man. You know?
Or like a council.
Yeah, when they say, like going into a court, they'd be like, yo, the jury, they're going into deliberation. What they're going to do, they're going to discuss things of what's going on. Yo, let us come and get all the facts together. Because you have to deal with facts. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, honestly, you're supposed to ask a lot of questions. If you ask a man a lot of questions and he gets irritated with you, that nigga wicked, man. He's wicked. Because it's no such thing as a dumb question, man. Because if you want to know something, what you supposed to do? You're supposed to ask a question about it. That's how you can tell who a con man is. A con man, they don't want you to ask them shit. They want you to believe everything they say, man. You know? Look at, the matter of fact, and to prove that, look at Ezra. Look at Ezra. How many questions did Ezra ask, man? He was constantly asking questions.
Yeah.
Yo, what's this? What's this? Because he wanted to know. I'm not saying he was wicked. He was a man of the Lord. But he asked questions. And people don't like to ask questions. They just take fucking orders, man. Wear a mask. Okay. Yeah, master. I'm gonna wear the mask. I'm gonna wear the mask. Why are you wearing it? What's in the yakada? I don't know. They just said take it. You know?
And Slocket, they'll take an order from Esau, but won't search the scriptures.
That's right.
And be in order,
righteous
order, to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah.
That's right. That's right. And hey man, that's right. Because they'll take an order from Esau. But you will question the apostles on what the Lord gave them. And they're telling you. And they breaking it down and giving you proof. You're supposed to go look it up yourselves.
Right.
You want to question that man. Oh, why did you say this? Is this the case? And then, the tip and then. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Niggas is wicked, man. They're wicked.
That's like the Church of Berea. They searched out those two things to see whether they were true or not.
That's right.
You know, that's what you should do.
That's right.
You know, you should always want to look into.
That's right.
All right. You know, and this place, when they bring out all these different philosophies and information, all it does is bring confusion. That's what they want. They want people in a confused state.
That's right.
So they won't ask questions.
That's right.
They'll just, I'm stressed out from asking or doing this.
Yep.
And basically, they're pushing them to a corner. They're not, you know.
Right.
And I got something real quick. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 2, verse number 2. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his anointed.
See that?
Saying,
that's what they doing, man. Yo, man, can you read that from the top? Bob with Shah? Because, that's going on right now. How we going to get these Israelites off the street? They telling too much. They're telling the truth. We ain't out here lying. You've been lied to your whole life. But when the truth comes out, you don't want to hear it. And you have, yo, this truth is so decent and it's so deep and made it to the White House, and that's the President of the United States.
Right.
So we out here lying to you? If we ain't have a voice, why get that far? Why they so worried about what we saying? They ain't talking about these Muslims, man. What they're saying, oh, Allah, Allah, Allah. Yeah, they'd be like, yo, let that nigga believe that. Jesus Christ, yo, you got it, buddy. You need a Bible too? You know? They give you all that. But once you start speaking how we speaking, now it's a whole problem. Why? Because you're telling the truth, man. And they want to kill you for that.
Yep. It says, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together. You know, like the G20 summits, the Bilderberg meetings. They always set that one day for them to come together to bring their agendas. You know what I'm saying?
So what's that? The John where they go to the woods.
Oh, the Bohemian Grove.
Yeah, there you go. Yup. That's another one. That's another one.
But it says, take counsel together against the Lord and against His anointed, saying,
that's what they
let us
do.
break their bands. Meaning what? We're still in cut. Yeah.
They want to break our armies. Because what they said is anointing, right? Read that part one more time about the shot, because that's a heavy ass point, man.
It says, verse 3, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
See, so break their bands. Oh, the Lord, what? He's a head of all the he's a man of war.
The Lord of hosts, yeah.
That's right, the Lord of hosts, that's armies, right?
Right.
So then the band is an army. You know? I'm gonna look it up.
And what it say? We put on the whole armor of God.
That's right.
So what they trying to take away the faith, that's part of the armor.
Right.
They're trying to take away hope. They're trying to have you prideful in this place.
Yup.
You know, the armor is part of, meekness, humility, patience, faith, brotherly love, all of that.
That's right.
Because that completes what? The spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
That's right.
That's why we say Bahashim will conquer that.
That's right.
Because these people, they got spirits in them, but what kind of spirit? You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's that armor, the spirit.
That's right.
Yo, and it said what? Taking on the shield of faith that we basically to withstand the fiery darts of Satan.
That's right.
And them fiery darts is them incision. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So that faith is what's gonna. These people don't got faith, man.
Nope.
This a faithless place.
No, what did it say?
You know?
What did it say? When the Lord comes back, He says, "Shall it be found faith on the earth, man?"
Yeah.
You know. So, then that's saying a lot. If He's saying that, He like, yo, when they come back, like, damn, yo, who had faith in them? Why? Because you're going about to see. You're going to see real soon how when they implementing this and this and this and that. Now you're gonna have men. Yo, I'm talking about men of the truth. I ain't talking about nobody else but the men that claim the truth. They're gonna start, yo, man, I gotta take care of my kids, man. I gotta take care of my wife and this, that. So they're gonna take that. They're gonna compromise themselves with it. But you know the truth, man. That's why the Lord say He'll have mercy on whom He will, man. And Yahweh Shah knew that. That's why He moved the way He moved, man. You know, He moved how He moved because He knew, yo, the Father got me, and everything that I'm telling these people is the truth.
Right.
And Salakia, if you really knew and understood what was going on with all this censorship with YouTube and Facebook and all that, you will understand they really want to censor the word. They talk about we got to get rid of the hate speech on YouTube. We got to get rid of the hate speech on Facebook. They don't give a shit about hate speech. They give a shit about this word.
That's right.
The righteous word. So they're trying to censor the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah. If you really understood what was going on.
This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 3. Verse 3. 2 and 3. Let me get that with 3.
I got it.
Oh, all right.
Nah, yo, hey, brother.
So the famine of the word is upon us.
Nah,
you know what I mean?
Nah, you good, brother.
Yeah.
You have to stop.
Count.
Nah, this be not selected.
Hey, the spirit flows.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
count.
saying? Just let it come out, you know?
All right, I just wanted to real fast, damn. Read that one more time, Baba Kashan. We'll talk
Oh,
about
it gets
the band.
good, yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Verse
Just that one part.
Verse 3?
Kind of talks about the band.
Got you. So it says, verse 3, Psalms 2 and 3.
Right.
Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
All right, so it says when we go into the blue letter, right? It goes into band. It says bond. It says where we at? Probably it says chastisement, implicate of altar, figurative restraint, man, bond, man. You know? Yeah, so we in bond. They want to break everything. They want to break us down,
They
man.
said neither free or bond.
That's right. They chastise. That's how they do that. They chastise the hell out of us, man.
Yeah.
You know, you go into what? Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter.
Yeah.
You know, we're in bond. It says we're bondmen. We shall be sold for bondmen and bondwomen.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and what's bond? Yo, you getting chastised. You ain't coming up out of that.
Hey, and how did we come to America? We came over here in cargo slave ships.
That's right.
We were sold on auctioning blocks. Just like now they're being sold in the NBA and the NFL. And now, oh, you can't go across this bridge unless you got your papers.
Oh shit.
Where's your slave papers?
Huh.
Now they got, back then they had bells to monitor, oh, we know where they at. But now
That's
it's
right.
all digital.
That's right.
So we still bond men, but it's more spiritual and psychological.
Yo, man.
You know?
If I may, brother, now they really putting a full court pressure on. Because they like, yo, we wasn't hardcore slavery. We've been in slavery since then. Now they're doing it because they're at the end. They're like, yo, we going to stamp them.
Well, yes,
You know what I'm saying? Because when we was in slavery, hardcore slavery back then, we knew we were the children of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't like we told Esau, yeah, we belong to you. But now, when you do that, you take that mark, you telling Esau, yeah, we belong to you. You're not, now you X'd out the Lord. And that's what they trying to do, man. They trying to, ultimately they want us to turn from our power because they know that he's coming back. Yo, you got the LGBT, XYZ, QR, F, all that. They know that the Lord is coming back, man. They can feel it in their spirit. All these spirits that's around here, they're here to distract you, man. All these spirits is out here is here to distract you from what the Lord is doing, man. And his coming. That's why he says he's going to come like a thief in the night. And all of y'all is in the night right now, man. God, brother.
So it said, verse 4, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh, the Lord shall have them in derision.
That's right, yo. So the Lord is sitting in the heavens now. I was speaking to my cousin earlier. She's a part of that LGBTQ XYZ
That
shit,
ABC
right?
shit, yeah.
So yeah, so she like,
The
yo,
Rainbow Squad.
she like, yo, man. She's like, I feel sorry for the people that don't know. I said, but you know. You know, but she said, yo, the Lord is truly coming back. So she knows that. All these spirits out here, they're really trembling. Can you read that last part one more time?
Yeah.
Baba Kashan, bro.
And it's heavy because real swiftly they when the people saw Yahushua, the demons within them trembled.
That's right.
Yeah.
They thought he came at that time
That's right.
to restore everything.
But now he really is.
But now when he comes back,
That's right.
like going back to Deuteronomy, no man shall buy.
That's right. That's
Yahushua,
right.
that's his name.
That's right.
He is the deliverer.
That's right.
So why the fuck are we just gonna sit here and life is gonna continue the way it is?
Come.
That'll make the Lord a liar.
That's right, brother.
The Lord is not made a liar.
That's right.
You know,
Right.
he's gonna deliver his men out of this.
God, that's right.
You know?
That's right.
So it says,
That's right.
he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
Yo, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Right? Yo, when you go to Proverbs, what he say? He said, I will laugh at your calamities, man.
Yeah.
You know, when you're what do you say, come to man, wealthy prayer. I know they say he will laugh at your calamities. So how is he going to do that? He's going to do it through his men.
I will mock when your fear comes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. That's it. I will mock when your fear coming. That's telling the joke.
Hey, we can get that.
No, I
That's-
said, I'm already on it. But yo, like, he said, I will mock when your fear coming. And that's hand in hand with that. Because he said, I will laugh, right?
But they,
He that sits in the heavens going to laugh.
that's right.
And everybody, oh no, how could you have a God like that? He's a God that you know, he loves everybody.
Yeah.
He laughing at you fools. And guess what? He's the cause of why you're going through what you go through. But you don't even dig that. That's how dumb you people really are, man.
Hey, Baba Kushab, can you get that word derision?
Because
if the Lord got them in derision,
you want the
yeah, Baba Kushab, for that scripture. The Lord is putting these people in a derision, making them believe in a lie, you know, making them think, you know, their house is going to continue forever like his Psalms. Because what? That's these elites' attentions.
I know you.
You know, that's their, it's all good. You know, that's just say. But that's their intentions, you know, and that's an agenda that is not new. Though they say it's a new world order, right? It's not new. It's always been in that same spirit, in that same nation. Like even going back to building the Tower of Babel, having all one language. So that spirit is here today, because the spirits don't die. They're reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? So
yo, man,
you can see that for yourself. Just the infrastructure and the restrictions and the policies and all that.
Yo, come.
You know, they've been doing it back then with Antiochus, when he came down with the hammer.
That's right.
And our people, you know, they didn't have faith, so what they did? They resorted to comfortability.
Right.
This place, like you said earlier, everything is around for convenience.
That's right.
Comfortable. Oh, I'm relaxed. I'm complacent. I got no worries. You know? So that's why they made a covenant with the heathen.
That's right.
You know? So when these people are in discomfort, that's what shows, you know, their spirit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, and yo, what you just read, you asked, the brother asked for the word derision, right? Read that one more time.
Yeah, I'll read it again.
Watch this. Yo, the Lord is bad, man.
He's
damn.
Oh, no, how they say in Jamaica, bad man.
Yo, that's what I was calling the dude at the time. He's Benjamin. I'm like, bad man, the rude boy. He was like, yeah, man.
So this song, I'm going to read this Psalms chapter 2 verse 4.
Now bring it out.
He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
Shall laugh.
The Lord shall have them in derision.
Now watch this. Now it said, he that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. Right now he's laughing.
Right.
It says he shall have you in derision. Now going into the etymology of the word derision, it says ridicule, mockery, subjection. To ridicule or mockery, says 14th century, from Old English derision, mockery. From Latin derisioning, a laughing to scorn, mockery, noun of action from past particular stem of deridi, ridicule, from D down. But basically, he's laughing at you. What the scripture just said. So if he got you in derision, what? He's laughing at you. He's making a mockery of you, man. You know? But you can't think. You think that the Lord can't do things like that. Oh, he created every man. Yeah, he created all men, so he's able to pick out who he loves and who he hates.
Right.
You know? Just like a man that's a painter, man. You got a favorite painter or a man that writes rhymes or whatever. You know? They got a favorite thing. Yo, I got a favorite. This is my favorite rhyme. I like this one the best. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite song. I like this one the best. And you have a song, you be like, man, fuck that song. I don't really like that song like that. Right? The Lord created all of y'all. Yo, just like an artist or a potter. He makes pottery. You know what I'm saying? He has a certain pottery that he made. That's his baby. You know what I'm saying? And some he like, yeah, all right, that's all right. I don't really care about that. But this one right here, this is my joint right here, man.
Right? It says what? Matter of fact, can I get some real quick? Psalms, not Psalms, Deuteronomy. With that statement you said. This is Deuteronomy. And this shows that the Lord deals with separation. Slaki. Deuteronomy chapter 32. Right. Just to back you up on that statement, Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
Damn, so look, what the Lord do? He divided to the nations their inheritance. Right? So, yo, he told you, yo, you're going to have this, you're going to have that, you're going to have this. Right? He divided. Right. Just like, yo, he gave, what did he say? Ishmael was going to have 12 princes. That was his inheritance. He told Esau, yo, you're going to have, you're going to live by the sword, man. You know, you'll live off the fatness of the earth. That's what he gave to you. He even gave you your own land. But he gave us everlasting power, man. A kingdom, the covenant. Right. So why the hell are y'all mad at us? You ain't mad at us, you mad at him.
Take it up with the Godfather.
And because you mad at him, he going to destroy your ass.
Right.
And while he's doing it, he's laughing at you.
Hey, as a matter of fact, during the first death,
the flood.
With the flood,
that's right.
Remember, all the lands was connected.
Yup.
All the land, the whole land. Because that, Pangaea. Because that's what the Garden of Eden was.
That's right.
But what, the Lord separated that.
And the Garden of Eden was the whole earth.
Right.
At that time. The whole earth. Because everything, he made it how he wanted.
And what was in the center? Jerusalem.
That's right. Yup.
City of
Which
peace.
is the mother of us all.
Right, son. With that, I'm going to bring
right,
this.
Brother. Bring it
so
out.
it says Deuteronomy 32 and 8 real quick.
Bring it out.
It says, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
That's right.
And this proves that we are not all one.
That's right.
Because these elites, that's what they're trying to manipulate the people. Persuading them thinking, oh, well, we don't got to be racist. We're all one. We all fight together under the invisible virus. Man, you could go fuck yourself with that. Because that's just another religion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And if I may, just like you said, brother, he wants to, and it tells you in the scripture, he to him, all people, all nations.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So of course he's going to look at you as being one. He's going to say, yeah, we're all created equal. Yeah. You know, because to him, he's like, y'all all equally slaves. I'm in rulership.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So he's going to tell you that. Yeah, I got y'all all in derision. Yeah, y'all all my slaves. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, every man is created equal for his benefit.
Right.
You know? But the Lord ain't created like that. And he's telling you right here. So that's another lie that Esau done told everybody. Because he is the base of all men. So why wouldn't the base, the bottom, the scum of the earth, why would he want anybody to be above him when the Lord gave him the car keys to drive this bitch, man? You know?
Yeah, what? They call us 3/5 of a man.
That's right.
So how was that equal? How was that equal? And what? They said what? Jab the what? The blacks.
That's right. Yep.
But yet, you
seeing
the separation with just the small aspect of liberty.
No, that's
where
right.
who could go here, who could wear the mask, and who can't. You seeing that, you know what I mean, for yourself.
That's right. And then, on top of that, if every man was created equal, why y'all don't all got equal land in that?
Right.
Yeah.
You know? Why don't y'all got y'all 40 acres in your mules? Why don't you have equal, the earth is, the Lord separated everything, so he separated everything. If it was all righteous, it would be equally divided, which you would do. That's how you know Esau is full of shit, man. And y'all believe it, man.
If we was all equal, why is the prison system,
that's right, man.
What, 90% is what? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Seminole Indians, which are the biblical Israelites.
That's right.
Most of y'all are in the shelters.
That's right.
Most of us is in the hospitals.
Right.
If we're so equal, then why are the other heathens benefiting in our neighborhood?
And they own every damn thing.
That's right.
Why do we gotta go to them for payments?
Right. Everything.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
For a job, for anything.
Slack, you got it.
No. I mean, again, the banks, the healthcare system, the supermarkets. We don't own a damn thing.
That's
Wake up. Wake up.
Can you get real quick, Shabbat 17 and 17?
And guess what? And Esau ain't sharing. He's never going to share. He never has shared. So we got to wake up and understand that. We don't, this is not our rest. This is not our rest. And so we'll never be comfortable underneath the foot of the lowest and basest man on the earth.
No, go.
Yeah.
Say it again, brother. Go back to shop.
Listen, we'll never be comfortable being basically in slavery, captivity, under the basis of man on this earth that's ever walked the earth.
And that's right. And and it was a saying that said, man, I lost my train of thought. But if you comfortable here, right? No, this is sin. Salaki. The devil don't have to fool you and this, that. All he had to do is deceive. No, he had to keep you distracted, right? He don't gotta convince you of nothing. He keep you distracted. So now we're under his foot. So he got his foot on your neck. He like, no, my foot ain't on your neck. But they say, don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. You know what I'm saying? But these niggas, they getting pissed on like, yeah, Esau, you said it's raining. Where my rain jacket at? Where my umbrella?
He said it's a golden shower.
Exactly. Yeah.
But what? Who said it? I believe it was Solomon. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where he said what? I have seen servants upon horses. So how is that equality?
That right there, that alone lets you know. It's if the angels and that's talking about the angels in heaven when they came here. They said I saw servants on horses and princes in the field.
Okay.
So they like, damn, look at that. Like they like, yo, these dudes is on. That's like they fucked up in the head. They come in here like, yo, how the fuck is they on the on horses? Which horses represent power? How are they in the field doing the work that they supposed to be doing? Yeah. And that's why I tells you in the wisdom of Solomon, we're like, they're going to be at the strangers of our salvation. How about that? Yeah, there you go. They shall be amazed at the strangers of our salvation, because they're gonna be like, yo, how is he counting as one of the saints? Why? Yeah. Because right now y'all on top. But the angels, that's the way the angels look at it when they came in. You know? Vice versa.
And even that's true. When he was telling the angel, Lord, if these heathens, that are underneath us, right. In other words, why are they still ruling us?
That's right, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's because we went over.
That's right.
We are gods, we shall die like men.
That's right. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus chapter 7.
This word went to the White House. The scripture said we're going to go to the gates of the nobles. That's why this word is on that social media
that's right.
On fire.
And we had the gates of the nobles.
That's because you got government buildings everywhere.
That's right.
You know?
That's right. And yo, what's a noble man? If we could grab that word about the Yeah, I got slot. I forgot. Slot. But I just want to read this real fast, go about the song, just to finish it. Here it goes. Verse 19. This is Sirach, continuing on Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 and verse 19. It says, therefore all their works are as the sun before him, and his eyes are continually upon their ways, man. Right. So the Lord is constantly watching. There's nothing that what it say, the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 brighter than the sun. Yep. You know? So he's constantly watching, even with us, man. The wickedness that these people do, yo, I ain't going front, man. It comes times where you be like, you ready to hang it up. Because you go through so much, you be like, Lord, man, listen, I don't think I can do it. But he's the force that's driving you. He knows what spirit he created in you. You know what I'm saying? And you like, because something that happened, then you'll snap back to reality and shit. Or somebody will say some bullshit, and you're like, oh, nah, what the fuck you just say? Now you back on the grind. But you do have moments of weakness. And don't get that fucked up. Because any man in the truth that tell you that he didn't have a moment of weakness, he's a fucking liar, man.
Yahweh Shai had a moment of
That's right.
And it was just like, Lord, like, I don't want to go through it, you know what I'm saying? Because who does? You know what I'm saying? But that's part of being tried in the fire.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shalom, brother. Shalom. So listen, and that's crazy, because if the Lord himself, Yahweh Shai himself had that, how much more of us if he was in the flesh, you know? And it's a song called Sympathy for the Devil, right? From Mick Jagger, the Rolling Stones. Mick Jagger was the main singer. It's a song called Sympathy for the Devil. And he said he was there when Jesus, which is Yahweh Shai, had his moment of doubt and pain. The devil knew that. Why? Because he was the one tempting him. You know? He was there when he was in the Garden of Gethsemane, like, yo, Yahweh, man, if it be so, take this cup away from me. So he know all these things. And Yahweh Shai was in the flesh, but he was the word made into the flesh. Yep. Right? So of course, and if he himself can go through something like that, how much more of us in the flesh, and we don't hold a candlestick to him, man. And if any brother think that they above Yahweh Shai, they a fucking liar, man.
That's right.
Precept.
Got it, bro.
There's the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15. I'm going to start at 56.
Bring it out.
55. It says, O death, where is thy sting?
That's right.
O grave, where is thy victory?
And that's what Yahweh Shah basically said, man.
Yep.
And that's what we have to say. That's why I told you, fear the man that can kill the, don't fear the man that can kill the body, but fear the man that can kill the body and soul right here in hell. Because you're looking at these people, they fear death. And that's a tactic from Esau.
Fear tactics.
Yeah, I'll
fear.
put you to death, I'll kill you. If you don't understand death, and death is in the scriptures. Because it tells you where you're going, what's going to happen to your body, what's going to happen to your flesh, and what's going to happen to your spirit. It tells you in the Bible what's going to happen to you. But these people, they don't even think it, man.
Right.
They take it all as like in the Wisdom of Solomon. It tells you like when some people look at a man getting put to death, they look at it as misery. But yo, that man is going back to the Creator who created him.
On the cut, he's out of his misery.
Exactly.
Actually.
But they're like, oh my God, look at his flesh, what's going on? The same way they looked at Yahweh Shah, what he tell them? Yo, I feel bad for you.
Oh, the woman that was crying.
That's
when
right.
he
I
was-
feel bad for you because he knew what she was about to go through. He was like, yo, don't worry about me because I know what's going on with myself. I know where I'm going. I'm going to see my father. To conquer this shit, I'll be back to holler at you, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And what Biden just said yesterday, he said, you know, there's going to be a lot of death for those that don't get the Vlade
See that?
That's what he said.
Damn, see, and that's confirmation. Because with everything Esau tries to do, if you don't want to get it, I'll put you to death. Why? Because you love your life. You ain't supposed to love your life here.
That's right.
I'm talking to you Israelites, man. Why you love your life in oppression? You want to be here wearing a goddamn mask and all this, and your enemy is over you. Why would you want that? And the first thing this bitch ass dude buying. Oh, yo, I'm here. The death. Get the fuck out of here.
'Cause now-
Why you think the scripture said what it said?
Right.
Fear not the man that can put the body to death, man.
Right.
Because that's all they can do. What can they do after that?
Now,
Yeah.
because now they're trying to bring in the Romans.
Yeah, what can they do after that?
You know? Now they're trying to bring in the Romans or whatever. Because that's why it says what Isaiah 31:1. Woe to him that go to Egypt for help.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
you know,
right,
because
brother.
they trusting in the strength, they trusting in the arm of Egypt.
There you go.
You know, which the Lord is going to destroy ultimately.
That's right.
You know? But it says, verse 56, the sting of death is sin, and the strength of sin is the law.
Ew.
But thanks be to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, which giveth us the victory throughout our Lord Hamashiach Yahushai.
Yo, but it said the sting of death is sin. Because, yo, if we didn't sin, we wouldn't die.
That's right.
That's why when we want to get out of here.
Yeah.
We want to
Yeah,
get
yeah.
away from these bodies.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I ain't going to say, because everybody, oh, this nigga crazy. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But that's the truth. Yo, we want to get away. You don't want to die because it's men that's not going to taste death on this earth. And it's been proven time and time again throughout the scriptures. You got Enoch, man. You got Elijah. That got beaten right up, man. You know? There's a lot of instances. But, yo, the sting of death is sin. We don't want to sin. Your spirit really don't want to sin. That's why I told you in the scriptures when it says that your spirit cries out, making intercessions when you're praying. You know? Just your flesh is constantly warring with your spirit.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, and Paul spoke about that. The things that I ought not to do, I do.
That's right.
So
See that?
we know the right things to do.
God.
Yeah.
But in this flesh, you know, we're bound to go off. With, you know, unwillingly and even willingly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to go through these experiences
That's right.
so you can look back and learn like, oh, you know what?
That's right.
That was my testimony.
God.
You know, so when you have your testimony, you can tell other brothers.
That's
You
right,
know,
brother.
and yo, don't do it like this, do it like that.
God.
You know, but you got to go through fuck ups sometimes, man.
Right, yeah.
It's just natural because that'll be the purpose of repenting.
God.
You know, if you so Mr. Perfect, then you won't have no reason to repent.
That's right.
Yeah, and then it'd be about you. I can do this. I can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to give honor, glory to Yahweh Shem
That's
Yahushua.
right.
right.
It's going to be all about
Exactly.
you.
Like that song,
Exactly.
like that song
That's the
from
point.
some I think it was Joe, some dude back in the 90s, early 90s. There was a song called "You Gotta Live and Learn." You got to live and learn.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they was and they if you listen to the lyrics of that song, there's basically telling you like life experiences. You gotta go through certain things to get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to make it to the kingdom. You know, so it's certain things that we have to go through, going through the scriptures and going to our ancestors. The things that our ancestors, matter of fact, let's take it to Yahweh Shah. I'm gonna leave it at that. The things Yahweh Shah had to do to get the crown. To be, he's the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, man. You know? So everything that he did, he came and conquered everything that we go through. So why are we bitching? You know? You're going to. But now that's why you go into the scriptures and read, and that's your comforter. When you start bitching about something, you be like, oh shit, you know what? Damn. Let me go to the gospel. Let me go to Psalms. Let me go to Proverbs. Let me go to prophecy, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Zephaniah, Obadiah. These are all examples, revelations, because that's the revealing of things. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Those are all books that was written for us, the Acts and everything. You go back and look at those instances and be like, damn, you know what? They went through it. Because, you're only reading about yourself. You're only reading about your ancestors. And everybody that's out here is fulfilling prophecy right now. Why you think they always say, oh, that was back in the Bible days? Now you still living in it. And all y'all people out here doing is fulfilling prophecy till the Lord come back and destroy this place.
That's right.
You think New York going to save you? You think your government going to save you? They got out there in Pennsylvania a place called Camp David, man, where the president of the United States plans on going to hide once they shoot them nuclear missiles off. Him and whomever he chooses. The rest of you niggas going to die, and they know that. Why you think they trying to keep y'all so calm, man? You niggas don't own no goddamn bunkers, man. Y'all don't own no underground bunkers. Y'all have no protection. The only protection you have is Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakab, Kodash. That's all you got. And if you don't turn to him, you're going to turn into fucking vapors, man. Like Biz Markie said, you niggas caught the vapors.
There's the book of Romans, chapter 6, verse 7. For he that is dead is free from sin.
That's right.
Now, if we be dead with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, and that's not, because we dead, because we are dead from this world.
That's right. That's right.
You know, so to speak. So it
says,
says,
my people come up out of there, man.
for if we are dead with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, we believe that we shall also live with him.
That's right, yo. You gotta be dead to this place. Yo, but to be dead, you gotta be numb to this place. Like, man, yo, the things that go on now, when you first come into this truth, a lot of things, because you've been lied to, so it's going to irritate you. It's going to bother you. Because that's the beginning processes of you coming up out of this world, man. Like the song, remember the song I sent you from the Gadite woman? And it's a song, yo, a lot of people, they ain't hear it. This is a personal song amongst the church. And other brothers that I let hear it. You know, the woman was singing the song, you know, and she said, let go of this world, man. Meaning you have to be dead to it, you know? You want to feel the grace of Yahweh Shah, she said, fall on your face and meditate. And then you're going to feel his love, man. You know? You have to meditate on him, man. Read that one more time, Baba Shah? That's right. Baba Shah.
It says, now if we be dead with Hamashiach Yahweh Shai,
that's right.
We believe that we shall also live with him.
That's right. So we be dead to this place. He was dead to this place. Why do you think he moved how he moved? He ain't want to be comfortable here. When the Pharisees and all that, the Romans came to what's that? Temple.
Yeah.
And he was fasting and all that. He was like, man, yo, it's nothing that you can give me here. What can you give us here in Babylon? A place that's deteriorated. A place that you still can die. A place where moths can come and take you and fuck up your riches. A place that, a place you have to have a safe and the person watching your safe and the person watching the safe watching him and all that, man. That's not comfortability. That's not riches like that, man.
I don't know.
You know? Because if you really in control, when we become in control, who the fuck gonna take anything from us, man?
That's right.
We'll be able to leave our riches because it belonged to us anyway. And the reason why a person will want to hoard and try to have somebody protect their riches because they stole it
And
in
they
the
know
first
it's not
place.
there. That's right, brother.
They stole
Bring it out.
Yep.
That's the only reason why you want to protect something, because you fucking stole it from
That's
the
right.
rightful owners of it, man. And guess what? We coming back to get it. When the Lord come back and break that sky open, man.
Yeah.
All y'all doing is just keeping it nice and comfy for us, man.
That's right.
Y'all take everything, all the resources. Resources is real money. These RFNs and all this fucking paper money, that's not real money. Why do you think they're going to have digital currency? Why do you think they're going to have digital currency? You know?
Right. I got a precept for you.
You niggas don't know shit. A lot of people go to school and dumb as hell, man. Y'all people get education, so-called education, mixed up with intellect.
Yeah, and they get miseducated. That's what happens.
That's right.
They're not getting the real education.
That's
they
right.
get miseducated.
That's right.
Miseducated, yeah.
That's right.
Bamboozled.
Yo, just
God.
like the album from Lauryn Hill, the
God, yeah.
miseducation. She knew.
She
God.
said some shit in that.
Yeah.
God.
And yo, and cause she knew who she was. Cause she had to learn from a man and she just sang it. And what happened? They banned the shit out of her ass. When she started seeing all these Edomites listen to her music, she's like, I ain't making for them. And she's been exploited. Fuck.
This is the book of Habakkuk chapter 2.
Bring it out.
I'm going to start at 4.
God.
We could go down to 15. It says,
Bring it out.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him,
That's right.
but the just shall live by faith.
There you go. The
It's like
just
by
shall live-
his faith.
The just shall live by his faith, man. You know? Hot, yo.
Let me read
How
that.
you go?
Because it's, I'm gonna
Bring
read
it out.
It said, Behold, his soul which is lifted up in Slakia, lifted up is not upright in him.
That's right. It's not upright,
Now,
man.
who's that talking
What
about?
did it say? What did it say? 6 o'clock. He be like, he's straight up and down like 6 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
Right? That means he's not leaning this way. He's not leaning this
that
way.
way.
You know, this man is
cooking.
like this. He's straight up. He's a straight up man. You know?
Not Esau.
Yeah. So now it's telling you his soul is not lifted up in him, not upright in him, man.
Right,
No, go ahead, brother.
right. So it says,
Read from the top.
Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him,
Right.
but the just shall live by his faith. Yeah, also because he transgresseth by wine, which
Yo.
is what the philosophy
That's
we
right.
was just
Yeah.
talking about.
Right, yo, because these people drunk.
Yeah.
All you people out here are drunk.
Right, spiritual.
Drunk as hell. And y'all think we talking about natural drunkenness. No, y'all spiritually drunk. Y'all staggering. Bumping into shit. You know?
In a dark
Y'all
place.
drunk like this. That's how they would be moving.
Yo, put the camera.
If they was drunk. That's how drunk these people are. Just like this dude.
My Lord always
You know,
says,
yo, what they say, yo, with a drunk, they be like, that's how the earth is going to roll to and fro, but the people's that drunk, man.
they drunk in a dark place.
And he
Yeah.
got, and it's
Okay.
nighttime, and he has a physical ailment, but when you actually drink wine to that point, you'll start walking like
Yeah.
you'll really walk like
You're not conscious.
yeah. And yo, and he's not physically drunk. So that's why the Lord brought that example for us, because we're talking about spiritually drunk.
Right.
You know, that man hasn't had a drink. I don't know. You know, but he walks like that all the time. Obviously, you can tell. You know, but that was just an example to edify the flock of the drunkenness that this place is in. You know.
And even if a man's like that, the Lord is not suffering with you.
That's right.
There's no healing in a person like that.
That's right.
Look, an ambulance comes talking about
Man,
health.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yo, and let's say Northwell Health, and we're in what? North America.
we're prophesying against
That's
the
right.
land of the north.
That's right.
It says, verse 5, yeah, also, because he transgressed by wine,
Yeah.
he is a proud man.
He's a proud man.
Neither keepeth that home.
Neither Joe. Who's prouder than the so-called white man?
Nobody.
Who is prouder than the so-called white man?
Right.
You don't keep at home. Your home was the Caucasus Mountains. But
Right.
now you're here in North America, a.k.a. Sodom and Egypt, a.k.a. Babylon, the daughter of Babylon, man. I ain't going to say Mystery Babylon because we know it ain't no mystery no more.
Right, it ain't.
So who is proud of you? You go to other people's countries and tell them what they supposed to do with their land and their resources. That's how proud you are. You know? You transgressive with wine, you go over there with their philosophy. Well, you know, if you do this, man, you'll be straight and we could do business together. That's what the so-called white man do. You so-called white people are pieces of shit. And the Most High gonna come destroy you and take your goddamn your kingdom down, man.
That's right.
For your pride. Because y'all prideful as hell, man.
That's right. So I'm gonna read on. It says, "Who enlargeth his desire as hell."
Yo, enlargeth his desire.
And
yo,
is
that's
as
like,
death.
yeah, Joe, what's that? And it's as death. Like the song Meek Mill, I want it all. Yo, that's their thing. Do as thou wilt. Yo, the sky is the limit.
Oh, matter of fact, yo.
You know what I'm saying? All that.
Let me finish.
Go ahead, brother. Go ahead,
Because you're just saying it. It says, because what? Look, listen. It says, "And cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations."
Yo, what's that?
And heapeth unto him all people.
The MOTB.
Right.
How you going to do that?
Exactly.
How you going to heap all people unto you? The MOTB, man. Yo, you got to take this, that, man. And when you do that, that's saying that you telling them that, yo, you belong to me.
Yeah. Ultimate control.
That's right.
Yeah.
You don't belong to him no more. Yo, y'all Israelites, yeah, I'm going to make all them niggas take it. Why you think they setting up all these different groups and these different churches and camps and all that? You know? You got sincere men in those places. Don't get me wrong. But the message that they're speaking, yo, a lot of them dudes have been compromised. And that's just to keep it funky, man. 100. They've been compromised. You have agents all over the place. From the greatest sanctuary to the smallest sanctuary. They're around. Why? Because you're telling the truth. That's the truth. You can't put it no other ways than that, man. That's the truth. But guess what? Yo, we've been talking about faith and all that.
Shit, even in these prostitutes, like.
Now you got it, brother. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, even in these whorehouses.
Yeah, go.
You know, like the Catholics, they've been charged for you know, that pedo shit. So
Yep,
even
yep.
with them, they compromise. You know?
Yo, you say, I looked at it was a meme, right? It said, it was Joe Biden on the top. It said, I'm gonna say this so I don't get blocked off of Facebook jail. It said, I'm gonna put it plain. It had a picture of a pedal, then it had a picture of a file. Now you put it together.
Oh shit.
That's speaking in parables.
You know what? Because what a file is like
Yo,
where
cut.
you put the records.
That's right, yo.
You know what I'm saying? So we here to set the record straight.
That's
man.
right, that's right.
You know, matter of fact, the record is here.
Right.
These
Yeah,
are,
that's-
you gotta pick your head up when you with your phone. But this says what? The scriptures speak about
could walk into
believing
a
the
phone.
record,
Right.
the recordings that's written.
Uh-huh.
Because when we speak these words, we're declaring it.
That's
So
right.
once it's said, now it must happen.
That's right, yo, come.
You know, the Lord
Right.
can't take it back.
That's right.
Because His Spirit is in us
That's
to
right.
say it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
when we say it, now the angels is like, all right, now it's time to move.
That's right.
Now it's time to make action.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Done.
But it says, verse 6, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him?
Done. So what's going on right now, man? Yo, you look at the whole world, the whole globe. I say he got the whole world in
Yeah.
his hands. You know what I'm saying? So you look at the whole globe and you see all these different countries that would never even lift a finger or even raise their voice to say anything about America. Now they like, man, fuck y'all. What's up?
Yeah.
Y'all
When
got-
they said, let the weak say I am
Yup,
strong.
there you go.
yeah.
Yup.
You know,
Yup,
you got
yup.
these other weaker nations under, because that's what proxy wars are.
That's
You
right.
got the superpowers,
That's right.
China, Russia, North Korea, Iran,
Yup.
but who's allies under them? So now they're being geared up with missiles, flexing their muscles with their parades.
Right.
Now they're like, yo, fuck these niggas, we're tired of the big bad wolf.
Yup.
You know, we're tired of the bully.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's
now
right.
that's how the Lord is what it says, Zephaniah 3 and 8, how he's gonna gather all the nations to bring upon them his indignation.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and that's
Right.
him, the Lord gathering these nations.
That's right.
Putting that spirit in them
God.
to rise up.
God.
Because
God.
we at the end.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And this is gonna be the war of all wars. This
End
is gonna
all
be the
wars.
war, the last war for the beginning.
Ah.
If that makes sense. You know
No,
what I
but
mean?
no, you're right. Because no, and like the brother said,
'Cause-
it's the war to win all wars. Because what? when you get into the kingdom, he said you will never study war again.
Huh.
I will study war no more.
Okay.
Right?
Con.
That's why this is the war to end all wars. Because once we got the kingdom, and yo, my dad sent me a proverb earlier today. Matter of fact, here's where I'm gonna read it real fast. And it's going into what the brother saying. Because once you got the kingdom, like what you gotta fight for?
Right.
Con.
It's yours.
Exactly.
You don't have to fight no more. That's Esau's blessing. That's not our blessing. We were promised the kingdom. So if it's promised to us once we get it, what are we fighting for? All we gotta do is maintain it. You know, forever. All right.
That's
so,
the ultimate peace.
That's
when
right.
we ride.
There you go, brother.
Before that, let me finish this
Right.
real quick. Let me
Just
just finish.
just real fast, brother.
All right.
Just no, just no. That's it.
No, yeah.
Just it, brother.
And we're never
Nah,
gonna
it's
sin no
some-
more.
yeah,
So
that's right.
it's
That's
gonna
right.
it's gonna be maintained
That's right. That's
forever,
Right.
forever, ever.
Forever.
Because if
Here it
you
goes.
ain't sinning, then what's the point of
Here it goes.
you know?
It says, "He who is destined for power does not have to fight for it." So we destined for power. So once we get it, David said, "You will hold your peace, and the Lord shall fight for you." Right? So we're destined for that. The elect are destined for the power. The Israelites, what do you have to fight for? Yeah, we're fighting here, spiritual warfare, but at the end of the day, it's all him doing it.
Yeah.
But what Esau got, do they have to physically fight for everything that they have here, man? And that's how heavy that is, man. We're destined for the power. What we have to fight for?
Right. That's why it says that he was blessed with the sword.
That's right.
Yeah.
If he got all his riches by death, deceit, robbed and murder.
That's right.
With sorcery and witchcraft on the
That's right.
left-hand side. You know, we're not doing it that way.
That's
That's why
right.
the Lord, Yahweh Shai told Peter, you know, put back thy sword. You know, he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the
'Cause
sword.
what?
Because we're not carnal men.
Yeah.
Our weapons of warfare are not carnal,
Yeah.
but strong and mighty by bringing down. Look at Joshua, when they was going for what 7 days, and what through prayer, through chanting the name of the Lord with the trumpets, marching,
Right.
you know, as in bands, right, with the words that was being brought out. That vibration is what brought down the walls,
right.
the walls of Jericho.
That's right.
Right,
And
bro.
that's what we're doing, man.
Right.
That's why Yahweh Shai said, there shall not be left here one stone.
Unturned.
And they didn't even know. That was
That's right.
He was talking about that latter end, which is now.
That's right.
Because what? Through the Spirit, we shall take the kingdom.
So what they saying? You said Joshua, right? You said Joshua fought the battle at Jericho.
Right.
And the walls came tumbling down. All they did was walk around the wall.
And let the Lord
And told the
do it.
Lord
Yeah.
to say what he had to say.
Yeah.
No, I want you to see this. They probably was throwing curses on him.
Yeah.
And the
Absolutely.
Hebrew. You know?
Absolutely.
I know they was.
Absolutely.
Just like right now, what we do, we throw curses on Babylon, man. You know, there's certain places I personally want to go to and throw some curses. You know? And the Lord, if I be a man of the Lord, so be it. But I know for a fact it's going to happen. You know?
Hey, roughly paraphrasing, the scripture is sharper than a two-edged sword.
That's right. And that's
Yeah.
what the dude, that's the spirit, man. The dude, when I was in Philly today, he brought that up.
Yeah.
You know, but he was trying to say like the tongue of a woman. I'm like, nah, brother, it's this.
Mm.
And you had to think about it. But that's how our people have a zeal, man.
Yeah.
Our people know these scriptures. That's because it's instilled in us, man. You know, we go off, but at the end of the day, we are a chosen people. We are a chosen nation. We have morals. We're not savages. We're not animals. You know, we are a people that has morals.
We're kings.
The so-called white, that's right. We're kings. We're prophets.
We're priests.
We're priests. You know, all that. But these people are, Esau is the real savage. So he's trying to flip it on you.
Yeah, I got a precept. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3. I'm gonna start at 11. It says,
Bring it up.
"For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning,
Dang.
that we should love one another." Verse 12, "Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one."
See that? So now it said we supposed to love one another, but who has the same spirit as Cain? Esau.
Which broke the brotherly covenant,
Exactly. So now the Lord, there we go again. There go the division.
which he's doing to
That's
this
right.
day, because the scriptures say we shall war with Amalek through generation to generation.
Right.
No?
Yo, that's the division. We definitely.
And that proves that that's that same spirit that was from the beginning
right.
all the way to the end.
Right, yo.
That's hey.
Yo, can
You know what I'm saying?
Can we read that from the top?
Absolutely. It
That's
says
a beautiful
1
precept.
John chapter 3 verse 11.
Bring it up.
But this is the message that ye heard from the beginning,
The message.
that we should love one another.
From the beginning. We've been a peaceful people from the beginning of time.
Right.
Come on, man.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one.
That's that separation, not as king. So now you see the separation right there, and that's going back to the beginning of time, man.
Right.
Yo, you think these devils, all of a sudden they're so peaceful. They want to live in their neighborhoods. Oh, when we move around, there goes the neighborhood. But they traumatize us so much and have us fight against each other where we think it's normal. So when an Edomite comes through, when you see an Edomite come through your so-called neighborhood, best believe it's about to get fucked up, man. Believe that.
Yeah, you got something called gentrification.
There you go.
Huh.
That's the spirit.
That's also deceit within itself.
That's right.
Huh.
You know, that's man.
And yo, it's a brother.
Taxes and then raising up the rent.
Right.
Knowing that we're our people's the last ones hired, first ones fired.
Yup.
So it's all tactical.
Right.
This place was systematically designed for our family.
That's right. Yo, it's a brother from down Virginia. He sent me a video on WhatsApp, right? And it was talking about the crack epidemic and the stuff like that. Being as though what you said about gentrification.
Yeah.
So what they do is I believe it was either 7 years or 10 years, right? They wanna they bring in like a crack house. Yo, put crack in this area right here. Because they look like they doing too good. They have the people all messed up and distorted.
Yeah.
Right? So now you bring it out. Boom, 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 you doing all this. Now they like, well, let's go. Now you see all these crackers coming through. And they're like, well, let's go there and try to fix the place up. You know? But so many people have already died. And then they give you the crack because they know Jake, all you want to do is just go around and patrol and profile over your brother like you really doing something, but you really killing your brother. You really following death so you can stunt. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's crazy. You showing off Escalades and you got the Pirellis and all type of different shit. But what you're doing, you're promoting that lifestyle to your people, so you're promoting death, man.
Yep.
And what they do, they come and move you out. Well, you know what? You're going to move from Harlem to wherever else they're going to send you. We're going to move these crackers in here, and the prices go up, man. In Philadelphia, you're going to move from South Philly to Southwest. Then from Southwest, you're going out to Upper Darby and further out, man.
Yeah.
And Salakia, if you really look at it and study it, what they do is they disinvest in the area.
That's right.
You look, it's all dilapidated, it's all torn down.
That's right.
So they get it for $1.
There you go.
Or $100.
That's right. Yup.
And then they build it up. They put in their own businesses. They take over everything.
Yup.
And our people can't afford that, so then they move them out.
That's right.
But that's what they do. They totally destroy. They're the core problem. They totally destroy the area, and then act like they're doing something good
Yup.
by buying it for nothing or getting it for nothing, saying they fixing it up to just take over.
And yo, that's why they know it's a waste.
They resell it.
Yeah,
That's
at 100% of the cost.
That's a land built on blood. Because now, and look at what Black Wall Street. You know, that's a prime example. And yo, with the crap you was talking about, that's in BMF. Remember? The scene in BMF?
So that depreciates the land. Once you do all that. That depreciates
Yeah.
like you said.
Yeah.
So now they can come, like you said, what, $1? Yo, they used to have dollar houses back in the day in Philly. You remember that?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Let me buy this for $1.
Yep.
Now you can take that, move in there, fix it up, and be all jacked up. You fix it up. Now you're only obligated to live there for like a year or something. If that. Now while you living there, you can rent out rooms if you want to. Now you live there that year, you move out if you want to break it into a room and board, or you want to sell the whole house. And you just keep doing all that. Go down to City Hall. Yo, what houses is on the market? So if Jake is thinking like that,
and it multiplies.
Yeah, so now if Jake thinking like that, how much more Esau?
Right.
Because they got more money. Yo, maybe Jake might, if they got $100, you might be able to buy 100 houses, but Jake ain't thinking like that. Because now you have to have the money to be able to fix up
renovate
everything.
it. Yeah.
So now, like Esau, he like, man, I go buy 100 houses. you have the means and everything.
Right.
To
Yeah.
fix everything up
Uh-huh.
and sell it. You could break it into apartments and fuck it all up, or you could just sell it a whole house. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's what they do. And you jack the price way up
Right.
where Jay can't afford it. And now
Yep.
that's your gentrification.
Right.
You don't even see dollar homes no more in Philadelphia.
Right.
Man.
A dollar? Oh,
No.
I don't know.
No.
You say that now, motherfuckers look at you like you're crazy.
What the
But
fuck was
now,
that?
look,
Dinosaur.
now
Right.
that we're heading to hyperinflation,
Yo, man.
right, and everything's becoming digitalized, now you have these elites, and there's a list that goes down to owners that own basketball teams,
Yep.
owners that the owner for subways, they're buying thousands of acres of land. And what they do is they get bunkers. So while they destroy the cities, they good. You know, they good for the next one. Fucking 20, 40 decades.
Right, yeah.
You know, to rebuild. You know, which we know it's not gonna
Yeah,
last.
so
that
they
long.
think.
But like the scripture say, they what it say?
I got it, bro.
Psalms what, 49 and 11.
I got it, bro. I
You
got
know?
it, bro.
But I'm gonna finish this. It says, back to 1 John 3 and 12. Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and whereat, well, it says, and wherefore slew he him, because his own works was evil, and his brother's righteous.
Damn.
So Cain's works was evil.
That's right.
Because what? The Lord didn't accept his sacrifice. Right? So that's why what? The scriptures speak about how he sought it with tears. Esau. Because that was the same spirit that came back from Cain to Esau. Esau sold his birthright. Like motherfuckers selling their soul. But then when they regret it, they want to say, oh Lord, please forgive me. I want my soul back. It's too late for that.
Yo,
The only way you can get your soul back is you literally having to be reborn again in the flesh.
soul clap.
You know what I'm saying? So it said what? By his wickedness. You know, because that spirit is wicked.
That's
There's
right.
no repenting in them.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They can't repent. That's how the Lord created them.
That's right.
He said what? Esau, so Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So the Lord, and that's a balance.
Right.
Because in order for the Lord's glory to be shown,
Right.
for righteousness to be shown,
Right.
wickedness has to continue.
There you go.
You know what I'm
There
saying?
you go. That's right. And yo,
And
brother.
that's a battle. You know, we combating that, man.
Right. Hey, bro. That's
You
right.
trying to be righteous in hell. You know?
Right.
That's right. But nah, hey, yo, can you read that again, brother?
Yeah,
Because hey, man, because hey, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful, bro.
It says, 1 John,
It's a heavy point in there. Yo, that.
1 John chapter 1 John chapter 3, verse 12.
Bring it out.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one,
See that?
and slew his brother.
So now look, it said not as Cain that was of that wicked one. So now, even going with the woman, you have to understand the nature of your enemy, right? Because they wanted to slay us from the beginning, man. Yo, what Esau say? He said, the days of mourning have come for my father. But once the days of mourning are over, I will raise up and slay my brother Jacob, man.
Yeah.
You know, and
get
Cain.
that. You gotta get that.
Right. So look, now
Damn.
Esau, so now you know, if Esau has the same spirit that Cain has, Cain killed his brother. So why the hell would you try to be like it, want to make buddies with them? And you know that's their whole intention,
Right.
is to kill you, man. You know? That's their whole intention, is to kill you.
Yup.
And they ruling over you,
And
man.
he still lied when the Lord asked him.
That's right, yup.
Yeah.
And my brother's
So
keeper. And yo, that's your brother.
How he's
Huh.
gonna tell us the truth when
Huh.
he lied to the Lord?
Right.
Come
Oh, it's free. Oh,
Yup,
it's
yup,
for
yup.
your benefit.
Right.
Oh, but because it's not. It's all for convenience. It's a snare. It's a trap. They set traps for animals. They call us a goyim. You know, they trap animals. They set bear trap. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Lord told us to stay on the straight gate, because the broad places you get caught up in the traps, man. Even Saint Luke was explaining how, you know, it's gonna be a snare upon all the world. You know, because what? He keep it not at home, meaning he went throughout the whole earth.
Right.
Even when the Lord asked Satan, where were you? Going down the earth to and fro.
bro.
Yo,
So Satan is everywhere. Esau's everywhere.
that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro.
The earth It didn't say the land. It said the earth was given to the hands of the wicked.
That's right. That's right. Hey, brother, can you read that one more time?
Absolutely.
Because it talks about. My point is, when it talks about the blessing.
Right.
That's why. Cain was wroth with Esau. I mean, with Abel.
Yeah,
Abel.
yeah. All right.
All right. Bring it out.
It says, verse 12. I'm going to quote it again. 1 John chapter 3, verse 12.
Come, bring it out.
Not as Cain, who was of that wicked one, and slew his brother, and wherefore slew he him? Slakin is asking, wherefore slew he him? Because his own works were evil and his brother's righteous.
There you go. See, so his works were evil, right? And his brothers were righteous.
It says, marvel not, my brethren, if the world hate you.
See that? So now, marvel not. And yo, who's running the world right now? Esau. The earth is given
into the hands of the wicked,
right? What the brother just quoted. And it lets you know that. So now, when we're being hated, we ain't supposed to be like, yo, why don't they like us? Yo, let's march down to whatever and just be buddy-buddy with them. Oh, man, fuck them. Because this is their time. It's called prophecy being fulfilled. And to understand prophecy, you got to know what time you're in, and you also have to read, man. You know? But this is what I want to bring out. This is Genesis chapter 27, 41. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing. Hold on. All right, because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. So now what? He was mad then. Because his works were unrighteous. But Jacob's works were righteous, man.
Right.
You know? So he hated him because of the blessing that he got. And that's why, and that, you go back to Genesis, right? When he hated
Esau hated Jacob.
Yeah,
Cain.
Cain hated Abel because what? Abel was doing the right thing, right? He was on point. Yo, Lord, you said what? I'm gonna go do it. But Cain was like, man, fuck that. I'll do whatever the hell I want to do. I'm gonna get this up. I'll do this, that, right?
And it was because he got denied for his sacrifice.
That's right.
It was an unworthy sacrifice.
Exactly.
Like the Lord said, what? Go out and present your bodies as a living sacrifice.
That's right.
You know, you want to be that right and holy, being holy and acceptable, you know, an acceptable vessel unto the Lord.
That's right.
You know, to be able to be found worthy to escape these things. They're not acceptable. They are created for unprofitable vessel. What's that?
Unworthy.
You got vessels for
honor.
Dishonorable vessel.
Yeah,
there you go. Yeah. Because you ain't sacrificing pigs. That's Esau's mentality.
Right.
They sacrifice anything.
Right.
Put fucking pork and toothpaste.
That's right.
Look at the food. Look at the air. Look at all of that. The earth is mourning.
That's right.
You know, so that's not righteous at all. You know. That's why I say what? The scripture where it speaks about Esau sorted with teams.
Yeah,
you know?
It's just a little bit more on
that.
Verse 42. It says, and these words of Esau, her eldest son, 740. And these words of Esau, her eldest son, were told to Rebekah.
I got 10 minutes.
And she sent and called Jacob, her younger son, and said unto him, behold, thy brother Esau, as touching thee, doth comfort himself, proposing to kill thee. Now, yo, his mom heard that shit from one of the other sister wives. So he was warned, man. You know, the same way Jacob was warned, we're warning our people now. Right. What Esau's coming to do. You know, and we're warning our people through Yahweh, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem HaRachakadosh. Now, whether you hear it or not, that's on you, man. Whether you hear it or not, because it says the deceive and the deceiver are his, right? So the Lord is telling us to come out here, speak his words, because they're not ours, because we're coming straight out the Bible, and we're telling you the truth. So now, once all these prophecies take place, which they already doing, now you're going to be like, damn, I heard that before. Where did I hear this from? Oh, those brothers that was on the corner talking about it.
That's it.
You know?
Then you will know a prophet has been among you.
There you go, brother.
Yeah, and also, that's beautiful. Exactly. And also what? It said the truth shall...
The truth shall set you free. And yo, how can you be free in the land of a slave?
Right.
Your mind has to be...
Like you
your
said
mind has
earlier,
to be
come
free.
out of it.
That's right. Yep, come out of
Come out of my
children.
people.
That's right. So yo, even when I was locked up, and one thing that helped me the most, because I wasn't used to
Matter
being
of fact.
booked like that. So I'm in there, I'm mad, I'm like, damn, I'm thinking about the outside, this, that. And the old head sat me down. He was like, listen, man. He was like, young buck, I'm gonna tell you this. He said, they got me physically trapped in these walls, but I'll be damned if I give him my mind. I said, oh shit.
Woo!
I looked at that dude, I was like, damn. I said, yo, you just told the truth. So now your body can be physically trapped because what? Our body is physically trapped here in Babylon, trapped in this society, trapped in this system. But spiritually, mentally, we were him. So that's why we're free. The rest of them are slaves.
Hey, we're those fallen angels.
God, that's right. That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? And you got the celebrities. They feel like they free. Oh, I could change the weather. You know what I'm saying? But they under a contract. You know, so when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna get it the worst.
That's right.
You know, even with the sacrifices they had to give to get those riches.
Yup, that's right.
You know, because yo, the Lord is gonna send evil spirits
That's right.
upon these people. Just like when he brought evil spirits, when he brought those plagues on Egypt. You know, the strange apparitions. You know, and the Lord has got spirits, angels, demons, whatever, because they're under the order of Yahweh Shai, which is in the order of Yahweh. You know, so they're gonna come and torture these motherfuckers, man.
That's right.
Just like yo, whenever you have a bad dream, you got cold sweats, you wake up. Oh shit, you know?
Yo, I like that song.
Like how the Lord, what the Lord did to the king of Babylon, had him thinking he was an animal.
Yup.
These people don't understand.
Yo, like that song in the Roots, right? Clones. And that, hey, yo, man, that's what these people are. They're clones. They're clones to Satan, man. But yo, Dice Raw said in one lyric, he said, why the fuck you think you went home and had bad dreams of horrifying things that ass never seen before? You entered the wrath of Dice Raw. You know, these people is about to, yo, they having bad dreams. Yo, Esau clones. But Esau right now, he's at home having bad dreams, man. The same man sat there, the same man that sat on his bed and thought terrifying things for us. Now those dreams are coming on him. Because he said when he woke up, if he can grab that bubble, when he said when he woke up, he sat on his bed and he was able to wake up and do so. Roughly paraphrasing. Hold on.
Because I know there's one in Isaiah 12 and 14 where it says they are stand out without enchantment because they getting weary with all that. You know what I'm saying? People are starting to see through their lies and their agendas. You know, so they're getting weary. You know, because the Lord allowed them to do what they do on the left-hand side. You know? But yo, nonetheless, they're getting weary. You know, because this truth is overpowering, you know, this place, man. For sure. So they definitely getting weary. And you see that, they slipping up in their tongues. They're getting messy, right? To the point where there's no option but for them to come down with wrath. But that's when the Lord is going to lift up a standard for his men.
That's right.
Because they got, I mean, you want to call it spiritual abilities on the left-hand side. But when they come down with that wrath, which the Lord is doing it, that's when the Lord is going to lift up a standard by what? Spiritual intervention for his men. Then they're going to see who those real superheroes are. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And that's the beauty of it all, man.
I got it. This is Micah chapter 2 and 1. It says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power of their hand. You know? So hey man, that's what they're doing. But now while they're on their beds, they're having bad dreams.
Let me get this to back
You know, they're horrified because they're seeing their kingdom crumble, man. Just like, prime example, just like you had this guy, Alexander the Greek.
Bad dreams and loud screams.
Because, you had this guy, Alexander the Greek. The Lord told him that he was going to possess the kingdom at that time, man. While he was on his bed. So he told him. That was a prophecy that happened, man. Right? So the same way back then, what you think's going on now? The Lord is letting them know, yo, your time is up. Because he's the controller of both sides, man.
He set the bounds
that they cannot pass. Go to 30th chapter.
Yo, and even when the vision of Daniel,
if I'm not mistaken.
God, when the Lord put that vision in Daniel, right? When Daniel told him the downfall, he told him, look, you had the dream. I saw your downfall.
Right.
That's
right.
Now that's real gangster. All that other shit, nah. For me to tell you your downfall about a dream you had, damn.
And yo,
you know, that's why he's like, yo, I need you on my side. You know what I'm saying? I need you. Because he went to the sorcerers. He went to the high men of that society.
That's right.
And they were like, yo, that's out of my power.
That's right.
You know, that's how you know it was the Lord, man.
That's right.
And even the king, I believe it was Daniel, the 5th chapter, where he saw the writings on the wall, and he felt that very same night. What we're doing? We're telling them the downfall in their face, and the Lord's gonna make them fall within the hour.
And not only are we telling them the downfall, we're telling them how their kingdom came about.
Yeah.
Like when Yahweh Shah was saying, yo, what's that? That's the spirit of prophecy. Yahweh Shah is the spirit of prophecy. So when he was saying, that's why they hated him so much. Because he was telling them, yo, well, this kingdom before yours, and this kingdom, this person, you know, to the end of their kingdom. And that's all we're doing right now. We're telling them from the beginning of their kingdom, and we're telling them to the end of their kingdom. And right now, they going crazy right now. Why do you think they said, yo, when Donald Trump was in office, he said, yo, we got to get these doomsday prophets off the streets. Because it's a doomsday for them. You know? That's why I talk about the gospel. The gospel is good news. So it's good news for some people, and it's bad news for another people. It's good news for the people coming into the kingdom, and it's bad news for people that's going out of their foolishness. Like I saw a post or a meme about the American flag umbrella, which is raining on your country right now, man. Soon it's going to be missiles. But it was a meme. It was a meme. Now you have everybody here, and this mindset and everything. It's how all the world's about to be over. The end of the world is coming. But what Jacob is doing, the ones that's aware, they like, yo, the beginning of the world is coming. Jacob is, Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of the one that follows, man. Right. So we're telling you, yeah, the end of your world is coming, but the beginning of ours is coming, where we're going to possess the kingdom forever, man. That's what we sit here telling you. But everybody thinking, oh, the whole earth is going to explode. That means you have no understanding of your fucking body.
Yo, man. But the scriptures in, I believe it's Ecclesiastes, where it speaks about, you know, in other words, roughly paraphrasing, how one generation passeth. You know, the earth is always going to abide. Even when the flood came upon the whole earth. You know, the lake of fire is not going to be upon the whole earth. It's going to be on a specific region of land, the lake of fire. Because it's only a lake. You know, you're still going to have water, you're still going to have land, you're still going to, because why would the earth be destroyed? And the scriptures say that some of you shall not taste of death. Right, that doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So
that's why you brought out earlier when it said, "Oh, death, where's thou sting?"
Right.
I got that scripture.
Because we're gonna inherit the earth. But also, even in the Lord's prayer, the earth shall, the heavens shall.
That your will be done on earth.
The kingdom shall be done on earth as it is in heaven.
That your will be
so
done.
Therefore, if His kingdom is gonna be established on earth. And we're in a wicked kingdom, process of elimination. One got to be destroyed for y'all motherfuckers to build our kingdom back up.
That's right.
Because how else?
1,000 years.
We're going to take the kingdom. We're not going to ask. And we're going to do it flawlessly and righteous. Because we ain't going to use it. We're not going to do it the way Esau did.
Right.
We're going to do it in righteousness.
Flawless.
Or some John Hancock shit. You know?
God got the scripture for you, brother?
It's gonna be a landslide.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, starting at verse 4.
Good.
It says, one generation passes away, and another generation coming. But the earth abideth forever. I'm gonna read that again. God,
there you go.
Yeah, because these people really think that this place, the whole earth is done. yeah, we're all gonna die. Yeah, that's what Esau wants you to think.
Right.
Because he know his ass is going into slavery.
Yeah.
So, yo, why you think he wanted to deceive you? He like, if I'm going to slavery, you going to go. Like that movie, New Jack City, right? When Nino Brown was on the stand and everything, he was like, yo, he said, man, am I the leader? He said, man, if I go down, everybody going down. He started pointing out everybody. Why? Because his judgment came for all the wickedness that he did. Esau's doing the same thing, man. All the wickedness that he's doing, that's why he's trying to tie everybody in. Oh yeah, come join me, eat of this fruit. Eat of this. Why? Because he knows it's coming to an end. I'm gonna read this
So
again.
it's like he wants to go out with a bang.
That's
you know?
right. Yep.
Going
That's
out
why he
with a fight.
wanna heat to him all
Take
all
everybody
The
with
Lord's
him.
gonna
That's right,
make you
yup.
go down with a fight.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah, he's trying to take
Right.
the souls with him.
Right,
But
right.
the Lord's the
He said-
Father of all souls.
Right.
Yup.
He
said-
could bring them. The Lord, only the Lord could take a wicked soul and make it righteous.
Right.
Only He could do that.
He said, because if I go, everybody comes.
Yeah.
If I go down, everybody goes down.
Right.
But yo, this is back in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, starting at verse 4. It says, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever. The sun also ariseth, and the sun goeth down, and hasteth to his place where he rose, where he arose. The wind goeth toward the south, and turneth about unto the north. It whirleth about continually, and the wind returneth again according to his circuits. Now look, the earth is, the Lord is telling you right there, everything is under his control. Everything is under his word, man. Like what we was reading last week when we was talking, I believe it was Psalms, it was between 100 and 110, the chapters. But
Yeah.
when it said, yo, the way the Lord, he said, at his finger, when he toucheth the mountain, it shall basically like erupt. You know what I'm saying? Everything is at his touch, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is at his touch.
Like
So
volcanoes and
yeah, con. So everything that he said to do. So yo, the sun when it raises, it gotta go to this place. Yo, your kingdom came up, it gotta come down, man. You know? So the Lord, he's telling you everything. Yo, going over to Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. It's a time and a place for everything, man. You know? And these are just examples right here. It says, verse 7, it says, all the rivers run into the sea, yet the sea is not full. Until the place from whence the rivers come, thither they return again. All things are full. It says, all things are full of labor. Man cannot utter Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. Yo, what Esau want to do? They want everything heaped onto them. They have them, and when you like you talks about the eye, right? That's those one-time eyes. Why you think they want to chip the whole nation, the whole earth? They want everything to belong to them. So they're not satisfied. They wasn't just satisfied with having the Caucasus Mountains, the land that the Lord gave to them. They wasn't satisfied with that. The Lord separated all places for people, man. He gave everybody their own land. That's how righteous he is, man. And he's righteous in all his ways. And why did he separate it? Because he gave us the cream and the crop of this earth. Where all the riches and everything was at, we was there, man. And all the other nations saw that. Yeah, they had what they had, but it wasn't comparing to ours, man. So now they like, man, they hate the Lord. So now they want to try to, but the Lord now, we went off because we started looking at them through the Eve and all that bullshit.
Because they were prospering.
That's right. Yeah, they saw how we was doing.
Up. And our people is only right. Our people already got that kingship mentality.
Yeah.
They want to prosper.
Right.
But because we went off, like the brother said, everybody else got their land, they come in, we in their land.
Nah, I'm young.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Sure.
We in their land and we seen them prosper.
That's right.
I got to skip you. Close
Let
it
me
off.
just finish. Let me just finish this. I'm only
No,
going
you
down
got
to
it. I'm
this
just saying.
11.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
The brother punk.
All right, come. Yo, come.
That's what I said.
Come, slide. Yo, you're getting the spirit. You just, let me. All right, so it says, all right, verse 9. It says, now, I'm going to read it first. It says, the thing that hath been it is that which shall be
done.
and shall be. And
be.
that
Yeah.
which is done is the thing, is that which shall select. I'm hyped.
Take your time,
I'm
bro.
hyped. Forgive me. So when it comes to these scriptures, you just man. It says the thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done, it is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. So we was in power before. That's nothing new under the sun. So that was back then. We had slaves, King David and all that. We're going to have them again. And once this time comes around, it's never going to. We're never going to stop having them again, man. We constantly going to have them, man. It says.
We saw a glimpse of that.
That's right.
with
Yeah,
King Solomon.
that's right. And that was a preview to the kingdom. Because when King Solomon was in rulership, the earth was peaceful.
40 years of peace.
Yeah, that was and 4 was what? Mercy.
Hey, Apostle Ramla said, the Lord put the kingdom on pause.
After
that.
Yeah, he's like, I just gave y'all a taste.
Yeah.
let them, because everybody came to us, man. They came to King Solomon. All the wisest men so-called of the earth, but he was the wisest. They came to King Solomon and learned things.
Because I think 45 years is, I think like it's like an hour to the Lord.
That's right. Yeah. Something like that. It says, verse 10, it says, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It hath been already of old time, which was before us. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. So now when you think about that, we was back then, we was living back then. Our spirits was back there, but now death is after death is no remembrance of the former things, man. So we was in rulership. Now the Lord has to bring back your remembrance. So now we was preaching this back then. Like, man, we had the kingdom, we this, that. Now it's coming out again, so it's nothing new under the sun, man. We was in captivity in the past. Us standing here, this street, the Church of Philadelphia. We was in captivity in the past, man. And we was together. Because there's no way in hell that we together right now and we wasn't together back then. That would make the Lord alive. Because our spirits come back together, man. We're going to be together in the kingdom, sir.
The spirits and prophets.
Subject to the prophets.
That's right, man.
I got one more.
We can end it on that, bro.
We're going to end it on this. The book of Daniel, chapter 7. Daniel chapter 2, verse 44.
Bring it out!
And in the days, and this is yet to happen, and in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
It says in the what?
But it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever.
And what the Lord doing
That's
now?
right!
What he's doing now? He's setting up our kingdom right in front of these bastards' faces.
That's right.
And they don't even dig it. And he's so slick with it. Because hey man, that's the creator of all spirits.
The ultimate likewise.
Done. So he like, you know what? I'm gonna protect my man. I'm gonna set these dudes up to be the downfall of the fall guys. But my real men, I'm protecting them and nothing's gonna never come harm to them. But you have some of his men, hey man, they're gonna have to be tried. We all gonna have to be tried. Some men gonna be put to death. That's just, it's inevitable, man. And that's why we learn these things. So when it's presented to us, that faith kicks in. And that's why you have to pray for that spirit, man. Because you got a lot of dudes out, when this happens, I ain't taking this, I ain't doing this. Man, you don't even know, man. And that's being honest with you. That's being 100% honest. And I can say that about myself. I pray that the Lord puts the spirit on me. When it happens, I don't know, but I pray that the Lord gives me that strength while I'll be able to withstand it, man. That's what you want.
That's why the scriptures say Lord with him.
There you go.
Because
right.
even Peter fell for it. Even
there you go. Yup.
Paul, when he was murdered, even King David, all of them, all of our falls in drastic ways, But it's no sin that can't be forgiven unless you blaspheme the Holy Spirit.
The brother said, can you read that again? The last one?
Alright.
for the brother Ha'amiyan.
Daniel
And
chapter
after this,
2.
we're going to get up out of here.
Yeah,
We're going to read this for the brother Shalom, to the brother Ha'amiyan that's on the comic book. Let's watch it. Shalom, brother. Y'all bashing me out.
God,
Shalom, y'all bashing me out.
That, yo, I'm going to say something about that brother. That's a man of faith, man. A lot of brothers don't understand, you know, what that brother's going through, man. He's in I ain't going to put his business out there, but I'm going to just say, if you know him, he's a faith booster.
Testament, yeah.
You know, he's a testimony of the things that we're going through. You know, so when we talk to that brother and be around him, it's no reason why we should complain about nothing, man.
So this is the book of Daniel, chapter 2, verse 44.
Bring it out!
And in the days of these kings shall the God of heaven.
See, it says in the days of these kings. And where we at? In the days of these kings, the kings that's running the earth. That said that God, the power of heaven, who created the heaven and the earth and the whole universe, man. The universes, you know? Because he made everything for Israel, man. But before it was Israel, we were the sons of God. So he created everything for his sons, as a righteous father would do. Yeah. Now these kings right now, they have things. But yo, they have kingdoms that's here. You got America running, you got China, you got those different kings. That's a small ass thing compared to what we have, man. But we don't see that. That's something small, man. They got a little piece of land. We have galaxies, man. We have planets, man. So what the hell do you really have? What riches do you really have here? None.
That's right.
You don't have no riches here, man. And I don't give a damn about your goddamn penthouses and none of that. That's not rich. That's a small piece of property that you still don't own, man. Because you paying rent to the goddamn devil, man.
Yep. Like I said, we got the scriptures speak about how we carry bags. Your home.
Yep. Hagar.
You know?
Right.
But it says, the God of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people.
That's right. So yo,
because we're never gonna go up again.
That's right.
And we're not gonna shall not be left to other people. So that's a cut to you damn Edomites thinking, yo, well, y'all gonna get the kingdom and this, that, and the third, then we're gonna take it back. No, it's never, yo, and you can bring the scripture up to go with that. We have a world without end, man. Yeah. You damn devil's world is coming to an end. That's the only world that's coming to an end.
That's right.
Our world is beginning. You devil's world is coming to an end, and our world is beginning.
That's right.
And you can put that in your pipe and smoke.
And the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms.
Break in pieces all these kingdoms. Why do you think Yahweh Shah going to have all those crowns on his head? Because he's taking the crown off of all you other kings' heads, and he's going to wear them, along with his men, the righteous judges. That's why he's the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, man. Just like that song from it's called it say Jah Army, but really it's Yahweh's army from the Benjamite Stephen Marley, man. And he said, only the King of Kings can sit down upon the throne. You know what I'm saying? What does not concern us must leave it alone. You know? What don't concern us, we leave it alone. And the King of Kings going to sit down on his throne, and he's taking the kingdom from all you other kings, man.
That's right.
That's right.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Shalom to the elect.
Shalom.
Until next week, shalom. Mawaf
Baba Ball.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yashala.
Shalom.
Shalom. Fuck. Stop.
Forget it, man. Brother. Leave me hanging.